Welcome, welcome to Give Me the Mic. We are offset today because our guest is right here in Fort Lauderdale. So we decided to come to the Marriott Harbor Beach Hotel, one of my favorite places to visit, and speak with our special guest for Hits on Fear.
Hits on Fear.
Let me tell you, before I introduce you, I have been scouting your Instagram and loving your music.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I know our guests are going to be wow when they hear you.
Yes.
Guys, this is none other than the Keenan experience.
Yes.
You are going to be in for a treat at Hits on Fifth this year. And we're going to hear from him and see how he got started. But let me tell you, I've already read it. This man has done a lot in 30 years plus. So he's experienced about what he does, and his whole professionalism with his art of saxophonist. You all will never see anything like this ever again. And I'm being prejudiced because I know some saxophonists, but he's written his own music. He's a songwriter. And he's actually a singer, I heard. I heard. So I don't know what you guys are going to be in store for, but we're getting ready to hear from Keenan. Keenan, welcome to Give Me the Mic, where we motivate, inspire, and cultivate our guests to reach their highest potential in their dreams. So I am so glad you took the time to come over here and speak with us. This means so much to me, and it says so much about you.
Yes, yes.
You took the time just for us.
Yes, yes.
So just tell us about it.
Let me just start out by saying thank you for allowing me to be a part of Hits on Fit. I'm always humbled to share my gift of saxophone with Kay, and I knew you're going to ask me, well, who is Kay?
Yeah,
Kay is my baby. A lot of people think I'm talking about a significant other, but nah, that's Kay. Kay on sax. That's Kay.
Okay, learn something every day.
Yeah, so I have been performing, like you said, for over 30 years. I started out in high school, joined the Army's band, performed for a couple of years with them, and it was too concealed and structured for me.
Okay.
And I just couldn't, be free with what I wanted to give.
An artist is always like a wild goose.
Yeah.
We cannot be contained. We cannot be in a box.
Exactly.
We are artists.
Exactly.
So tell me about when you left the Army and you couldn't be contained.
I joined the Army. After I left the Army, I started performing on my own. And it just kind of grew. A good friend of mine who is a saxophonist led me down the road that I'm traveling now, where I perform solo. I'll always thank him. I always mention his name. His name is Michael Kennedy. And
Michael, I know Michael.
Yeah, Mike is a great friend of mine.
He is a awesome man of God too.
Yes.
We were in the same church.
Yes.
Small world.
Small world.
Oh my
God. I always have to give a shout out to my music director, Mr. Antonio Womack, who guided me 4 years in high school. And the man taught me so much beyond music. I am so grateful to him, and I always said, once I get to a certain level,
what you
I'm
gonna
do? Mention his name, and I'm
That's
gonna
what I like.
to mention his name as I grow and grow and grow.
I love that about you, to give back.
Yes.
People don't do that. Yes. They get to a certain level and they forget about who helped them get there.
Yes.
And that says a lot about your character.
Yes.
That says a lot about your character.
Thank you.
Awesome. You don't give all the credit to just yourself. You're giving it to those who have mentored you.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Well, let me tell you, I know what I'm going to experience because I've been, like I said, I've been in your Instagram and listening to all your music. But tell the people what is going to be the experience.
So the experience is kind of none like no other. I haven't seen anybody do what I do the way I do when I do what I do. So just get ready. I I don't care if it's one person sitting in the audience. You get 110% from
I
me.
love that.
Always,
I
always,
love
because
that.
it comes from here. And
see, that's why we connected.
so get ready, because I always tell people that music goes deeper than the note. And if I can get you to feel what I feel when I'm performing, I know I've done my job.
Keenan, you got me. I cannot wait. Oh my God. You have common views about sharing your art. That's how we feel. And Jackie, who is actually our producer today, she has the same passion for the arts. And so you're gonna see her perform in her lane. I'm not gonna be doing anything, but I have a passion for what I do, and so we have that kindred spirit. And this show has to just give people an experience that would, because people need an experience these days. The whole world is uneasy right now and unrest. So this show is really going to bring some smiles. I believe it's going to relax the people's minds, because I'm telling my mind been all over the place. And I'm just trying to just bring my thoughts into captivity, cast down vain imaginations, so I can stay focused on Hits on Fifth and what we're trying to give the people that are coming to the show. So is anything else we need to know about Keenan?
I mean, I'm excited. I'm excited, and you'll get to know me through the music. And I think that's the most important thing. You're going to get to know me through the music.
Okay.
And if you want to get to know me further, then you can follow me on my social media.
Give us your social media.
The Keenan Experience, Instagram, Facebook, and I'm really TikTok. Trying to get into this TikTok thing. I haven't quite gotten there yet.
But you gotta get it.
But they get on me so bad, because I am horrible at social media, and I'm trying to get better. And I have a few people that kind of want to take that space and move it for me. So if anybody's out there,
hook them up. But let me tell you something. A lot of times people are always saying, well, how many followers he have, and who has he affiliated himself with, to base on what type of person he is.
So that's an interesting question, because just like I mentioned, I'm not a big guy on social media. I don't really push the way I should.
But
it's so grassroots for me, and I kind of think, imagine if I did.
Oh my God!
Cover that space.
You're gonna have to get somebody who really work in that lane. I've learned over 39 years. I have had to come out of my comfort zone of feeling like I have to do everything. I had to find people who had expertise in every area of what I needed. And that's how I was able to grow, because everybody just have different things that they're good at. And I had to realize, Faye, you can't do everything. So don't worry, because when I heard your music, I didn't care how many followers you had. I said, Jackie, we have to get him. I said, I love his music. I felt your music before I even, when I heard your music, I felt it. I don't know if people gonna understand that, but I felt something.
I actually get that a lot.
Really?
I really do. I get that a lot, and that's what makes me so proud, because I get a chance to impact someone's life. Through a note.
Oh, I love that.
I impact someone's life through a note. and it's awesome to me to be able to do that.
That's a
and
gift.
Like I said, I'm so humbled
Yeah.
to be able to do that. I am so grateful.
I can tell. Let me tell you, Keenan.
I'm grateful.
I hear you. I believe it. That's why it's called an experience.
Yes. Yes.
They not just coming to a show,
Yes.
but they coming for an experience.
Yes.
And I'm praying that when you come here, this young man, that you leave with a smile on your face and ready to just let go all your troubles. Because a note, music, have you ever just heard a song and you was just down, so down and so depressed, and you heard a song and all of a sudden that song just brought you to that place of your happy place?
Exactly.
A note, a sound can change your whole emotions and all your woes in life. So I love music, and I am so happy that you came to offer that to the show this year, because we needed that.
Thank you.
This is going to be the missing part to the show this year.
Five, four, three, two, one, zero, ignition, liftoff.
So, Kenny, another reason I'm so happy that you came out is to share the mission of why we do what we do.
Okay.
See, Hair in the Spirit has been around since 2001. And I myself is a hairstylist by trade.
Okay.
And I became very, very successful in it. And I felt that what I was offering to young stylists that were coming in, mentorship, entrepreneurships, to build them to be business owners, to do other things that in this industry, like do movies, do videos, just bring,
say that.
just bring out the arts in them. And I've done that for years. And so that's what Hair in the Spirit is.
Okay.
HITS, we call it Hair in the Spirit. And Hair in the Spirit is a nonprofit organization. So you are really giving your time to a good cause, because the money we're going to raise now this year, we're going to do the advocacy part of Hair in the Spirit, because we do it through beauty, education, advocacy, and mentorship.
All right.
So this year we're going to do it for advocacy of heart and heart disease and strokes. Beautiful. Heart Sisters. That is an organization that brings awareness to women who are dying with heart disease and strokes. So you've been a part of something that's great. I want you to know that. We're
That,
not just having a show. We're doing it for a cause.
That's amazing.
So you feel good about that?
Definitely,
Okay,
because
good.
I think if I'm correct, heart disease is one of the big killers.
Oh yeah.
In our community and even other communities also.
Yeah.
So it's great that you're bringing awareness
right
to that and raising monies to give back to
right.
that. Yeah.
So now you understand it's not just a show. I'm glad we got on that because I want you to understand everything Hair and Spirit does is for a purpose. It's for a purpose. And everything that we earn that night is going to be a seed.
Amazing.
It's going to be a seed in the lives of those women who are struggling with resources and tools to make it through. People don't realize when people are sick, there are chain reactions of what happens.
Exactly.
You don't have people to come out to help you. You don't have funds to manage.
Right.
There's so many things. And so this is what Heart Sisters is actually doing. And I know as a fact what goes into it because I'm like I shared with you, I'm my mother's caregiver.
Right.
And it's so many challenging variables that come with being a caregiver. So that's why we wanted to do something this year, not a scholarship, not a grant that we usually do. We want to help somebody in the community that is suffering with health issues.
That is amazing. That is amazing, and I'm so glad to be a part of that. To help give back.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, and that's what that's going to be about this year. So come out and help us support Heart Sisters in their mission. Hair and Spirit is going to be plant a seed in Heart Sisters and make sure that their mission go forth. So thank you so much. So we're looking for you guys to come out and hear Keenan, the Keenan experience. And we thank you in advance for going to get your ticket.
Yes.
We need you to go get your ticket.
Get your tickets.
We want to fill this auditorium.
Yes.
And like he said, he don't care if one person is in the audience, but I want the whole audience filled to get this experience so we can impact those out there that are just going through, need some joy in their lives and want to just get past all the struggles that we're facing from day to day. I believe this experience is going to do that. So come on out, enjoy the show. August 17th, 6 o'clock is our VIP. And then 7:30 is going to be showtime, and it's going to be on. It's going to be produced by none other than Radical Change Productions, Jackie Fry. If you ever went to any of our shows, you already know what to expect. So thank you so much, Keenan, for coming out.
Thank you.
And welcome. Again, we're going to give the mic back to you, okay? Give me the mic. We're giving it back to you. I want you to be motivated, inspired, and cultivated. And we'll see you next Sunday, same place, same time. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye.